Hello all, welcome to Selenium Python Training Series. In this session, as part of Jenkins, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate how to use Jenkins for automating the automation code that is there in our local machine. So let's get started. First of all, what exactly is this Jenkins? So what is Jenkins? Using Jenkins, we can automate the initiation of the automation scripts, that is running of the automation scripts can be automated. What do I mean by this statement? Let me explain that in detail so you'll understand. So here I'll write down two things. One is without Jenkins, to understand or to make you guys understand. So what is Jenkins and what is the use of Jenkins? Just follow this. With the Jenkins, what is the thing? Okay. So without Jenkins, it's all manual. Okay, if you want to run the automation scripts, you have to manually run. How? In your local machine, you have to go to that particular project having the Selenium automation code, and then in the terminal of that particular ID or something, you have to type this command and run it. You have to do all this process manually, right? Since Jenkins is not there, you have to do these things manually. You have to manually type this command and manually run the automation scripts. This is what is without Jenkins. Whereas with Jenkins, this process is automated. Okay, automated way of running. Even running is automated. Okay, not the scripts are automated here. Here, the initiation of the automation scripts. Okay, the running of the automation scripts or the invocation. Okay, of the automation scripts to run is automated. That process is automated. The running process is automated. Okay, that is possible with the help of Jenkins. How? In Jenkins, you are going to create a job, and in that job, you are going to give some instructions. Jenkins is going to use these instructions to run the automation scripts. That's it. You don't have to go to the project manually and run the automation scripts. Rather, you'll give some job to Jenkins, and Jenkins will serve that particular job to you with the given instructions. Okay, according it will follow the instructions provided in this job, and the initiation of the automation scripts is automated. Okay, you don't have to go to the project manually and run the automation scripts. Rather, Jenkins will follow the instructions created in that particular job, and then will run the automation scripts for you. Even running is automated here. Okay, not only this, not only initiation of the automation scripts is automated, but also there are other advantages with Jenkins. That is, using Jenkins, we can schedule and trigger the scripts at early hours if needed. Okay, so you can inform Jenkins at this particular time you have to run the automation. For example, 2 a.m. in the morning you have to run the automation scripts. Okay, 2 a.m. right in the midnight you can say otherwise. Okay, so 2 a.m. no one will be awake, right? So if you don't have Jenkins, in this case, what will happen? You yourself have to wake up. Well, other people are sleeping. You have to wake up in the night and you have to run the automation. Well, for 1 or 2 days, that's fine. We can do that. But let's say this is everyday task. Can you wake up every day at 2 a.m. in the night and run the automation scripts and go to sleep again? That's a very difficult process. Rather, with Jenkins, we can, you know, take advantage of the Jenkins to overcome that thing. Okay. So what you can do is in Jenkins, you'll create a job. In the instructions, you will specify that every day 2 a.m. run the automation scripts. Jenkins will use these instructions in that particular created job and run the automation scripts automatically at 2 a.m. You don't have to be there before the machine at all. So this is what is exactly what Jenkins is, guys. Okay, it automates the initiation of the automation scripts. Not only invocation of the automation scripts is automated, but also at what time and all those things are also automated every day if you want, how frequently you want to run the automation, everything can be done. Or there may be some situations where when there is some code change in the application software, let's say developers who are developing the application that we are automating have changed some code in that application. Once that code change is detected, Jenkins need to run the automation scripts. Like that also we can give instructions to Jenkins Job so that Jenkins will run accordingly, automatically run the automation scripts when there are some code changes in the application code or a particular time and frequency you want to run the automation scripts. Okay, all these things are possible with the help of Jenkins. Hope you got some idea what exactly Jenkins is. And so in real time, do you have to download and install Jenkins by yourself? The answer is no. You don't have to download and install Jenkins by yourself in real time. That is in a particular workplace and all. You generally don't do that. Who will do that for you? There will be some separate team known as DevOps team. It's their responsibility to set up Jenkins and give the URL for you. You just need to create a job and give the instructions and run the automations. Okay, that only you will do. But you are not going to set up Jenkins in your machines and all. Okay, that will be done by the DevOps team on a separate centralized server machines that every possible employee can access. Fine. So, but since DevOps team has to take care of the installation, downloading, and setup part of the Jenkins, that does mean that we should not download and install. We have to do that still for knowledge purpose. We have to have some knowledge, okay? Even though we are not the one behind, setting up Jenkins in our company and all, but still we should have the knowledge of how the Jenkins can be downloaded, how the Jenkins can be installed, okay, for knowledge purpose. So that I'm covering now. So how to download Jenkins, okay? So how to download Jenkins? Just Google search here. Just go to one of the browser and say download space Jenkins. And in the search results, you'll get this link, Jenkins download. Click on that link. You'll be taken to this page where if you scroll down, you will see some LTS this side. This is non-LTS, this is LTS. I generally go with the LTS. Under the LTS, you will see a WAR file, .war file. The latest WAR file is there. Click on that WAR file, and WAR file is getting downloaded. Okay, let's wait until this Jenkins.war file is downloaded in our machine. After that, after this WAR file is downloaded, I'll show you. After the download is coming, I'll show you how to install and set up Jenkins, okay, in your machine. Though this is not generally done by you, it's in real time will be done by the DevOps team in your company. But we as software testers should have the knowledge of how to download, install, and configure and set up in our machines. So let's wait until this Jenkins.war file is downloaded in my machine. I'll pass and resume. So let's go to this location where this Jenkins.war file got downloaded in my machine. So there is a downloads folder where the Jenkins.war file got downloaded. You can copy this into any particular location in your machine or any particular folder in your machine. And from the location where the Jenkins.war file is available, select this path and type CMD and press enter. You'll get the command prompt launching from the same location, okay? From the same selected location, you see, and the downloads location, the command prompt got launched, where we have this Jenkins.war file. Here you have to type one command. In order to install Jenkins or set up Jenkins in your machine, as a first step, you have to type Java, okay? So before this, you should have Java installed in your machine. Otherwise, this won't be possible, okay? If you already have Java, that's fine. Otherwise, you just install Java in your machine, okay? So java-jar Jenkins.war. So for the prerequisite here for running this command is Java. Make sure that you have Java JDK version, some latest Java JDK LTS version is installed in your machine before running this command. So assuming that you already have Java installed in your machine, and now you say java-jar Jenkins.war. So Jenkins.war is the name of the file and extension of the file, whereas this is a command. Java-jar is a command. Press enter. Now let's see. We are installing Jenkins or we are setting Jenkins in our machine. Let's wait for all these things to go here. Okay, I'll just inform you like when it is done. You see, it's kind of done now. You see, it's giving you one password here. Okay, there is a password, right? So this password we need, and we should not close this command prompt. Okay, so Jenkins will stop running if you close this. Okay, currently the Jenkins is running somewhere, but if I close this, it will stop. Okay, it's better to keep this particular command prompt open. The task is not done. So how to copy this password? You say, please use the following password to proceed with installation. And they're also saying you can also find this password at this location. In some cases, right, if you don't get the password here, you can go to the location here in your machine. Like I'll show you. You have to go to C drive. After going to the C drive, what is the next place we have to go? Users folder. In the users folder, username folder, we have to go inside the username folder. Go inside the username folder. After going inside the username folder, you have to go inside .jenkins folder, okay? .jenkins. Inside the .jenkins folder, we have to go to secrets. Then we have to go to secrets folder. In the secrets folder, there is initial admin password file is there. Right click on this file and say open with. You'll get different options. You can select some notepad also. Just once you can say. And you will find the password. The same password that is mentioned in the command prompt, you can find here. You can copy from here also, right? Copy also from here. This is also fine. You can either go to the location or from here also you can copy. Okay, just select this. Right click here. Okay. And, so just select this. Then there should be some option here. Okay. So copy that. See whether I have copied it or not. Just paste it here. If I'm copied. So once you have copied that password, right, what you have to do is just keep that aside and in a new tab or something, new browser window or whatever it is, you just do one thing. Jenkins by default will run in your machine at 8080 port number. Okay. Local host means the IP address. Okay, instead of giving the IP address of your local machine, you can also give local host. In your IP address, at this particular port number, the Jenkins is running. Okay, at this exact 8080 port number by default, it will be running. Localhost colon 8080. You have to type in the browser and press enter. So let's wait. Since Jenkins is kind of running here, you see Jenkins is fully up and running is coming here. That means this local host you will be able to access and it will take you to the sign in page where it is asking you to enter the password. So if you close this, the Jenkins, this you will not get this kind of page. Okay, if you close this command prompt, you will not get this page. It's better you keep the command prompt open. While the command prompt is still open, you copy the password that has come in the command prompt, or you can go to the location to copy that command, password. And in the Jenkins, you provide that this is administration purpose password and click on continue button. You'll be taken to the next step where we'll see customize Jenkins with install suggested plugins and select plugins to install. You have to go with the suggested plugins, select this. Now all the plugins need to get installed in our machine. Okay, all these plugins, whatever that are shown in the screen, right? You see folders, one got successfully installed like that. All the plugins should get installed. I'll pass and resume this installation process. So because it will take time, so it's better not to waste your time. So I'll pass and resume the recording. As we can see, all the plugins got installed, suggested plugins. Now we have to create the admin user. So let me give the username as Arun Muturi and password as, let's say, some second, SECOND, and confirm password again, second. And full name, I'll give this full name, and email address, I'll give my email address. Okay. So these are username and password we have to remember. Arun Muturi is the username and password is second. And this is a Jenkins URL. Let's save and finish. This is how we can install and set up Jenkins in our machine, and it's giving you an option to start using Jenkins. Just select that. So we have downloaded and installed Jenkins. Okay, so these are the things we have done so far. So now the next step is we have to go to manage Jenkins and global tool configurations, and we have to do something here. I'll show you what we have to do. Once we are on Jenkins, once we continue with the Jenkins, you'll be taken to this dashboard of this Jenkins where you can create some jobs and all. So before creating any jobs, you just click on manage Jenkins. Some preset steps you have to do, guys, in the Jenkins before using it. Manage Jenkins and global tool configuration. Just select this option. So once you go to the global tool configuration, you have to do some changes here. I'll tell you. Go for JDK, Java. Click on add JDK. Then what are the steps you have to say? Add Java, Java underscore home, and you have to give the path of the Java. Okay. Don't opt for automatical instant. Just don't select this option. Simply say Java underscore home and give the location of Java in your machine. So I'll go to the location where Java is installed in my machine. If Java is already installed in your machine, you can get that. Just click on the drive. Go inside the drive, and then once you go to the drive, then program files, and under that you will find a Java folder. Go inside the Java folder, and you'll get this JDK folder. In that JDK folder, you'll have the files. Okay, this path you have to copy. Java home path you have to copy, and you have to paste it here. That's it. Okay, so only for JDK you have to do here. Remaining all you can ignore. Apply and save. There's some problem here. Let's see. Yeah, no problem. I guess. Let me cross check again whether it's saved or not. JDK installation. Yeah, details are there. Yeah, this is done finally. No problem. So we have went to the manage Jenkins and global tool configurations, and we have done this. Okay. Then after that, we have to install some plugins. Okay. And then some extra plugins that are required. Apart from the suggested plugins that got installed with while setting Jenkins, right? We have to install plugins. How to install plugins? Again, in the manage Jenkins, you have manage plugins. Just click on that manage plugins. So then you can say available plugins. Just select this available plugins and search for that. Okay. What is that? Allure plugin. First, search for the Allure. This will be used for generating the report, Allure report. Okay. Search for Allure, and if you get this, select this Allure plugin and say install without restart. Say install without restart, and without restarting, you say it's now installing Allure for you. Let's wait until this is done. Let's wait. Currently, it's pending. Now it's installing. Yeah, it's done. Again, go to the available plugins, and you have to install one more plugin, that is Shining Panda plugin. This is for supporting Python, PyTest, and virtual environment. Okay. So without this plugin, right, you cannot run the PyTest Python scripts. And there is a virtual environment, okay, kind of thing that is required. Okay. So if you open the PyCharm IDE, right, you will see this in the Python projects, you will see this virtual environment, V kind of stuff that I'll show you in a while. So this is a plugin we have to install. And here search for Shining. It's not there. Say Panda. Yeah, now it's coming. There is a spelling mistake here. Only one N is there, Shining. So Shining Panda, this is a plugin. Just select this and say install without restart. Let's see. It's getting installed. Done. Completed. After that, you can go to the dashboard and you can follow the next steps. This part is also done. Now let's create a Jenkins job. So either from here, create a job for the first time, right? If there are no jobs in Jenkins, you can click on this and create a job. Or whether it is the first time or already there are some jobs, you can click on this new item anytime and create the jobs. Anything is fine. Now here, give some name of the job. Let's say tutorials Ninja. Ninja project name I am giving. I'll say job. You can give this job or you can ignore that also. Just select the freestyle project and say okay. We are creating a job, and after creating the job, we have to give the instructions to Jenkins. Okay, we have to give some instructions to Jenkins that I'm going to show you now. Let its job get created. Don't close the command prompt, otherwise Jenkins will stop. Close unnecessary stuff. Yeah. Now we got the configurations of that particular job. You can give the instructions here. So first thing is that we have to select advanced. Under this, we have to select advanced, and you will see something like use custom workspace. Here you have to give the path of the project in your local machine. Okay, that's Selenium Python project, right? Let's launch PyCharm ID. Let's launch PyCharm ID, and I'll show you how to find the path of the project. So let's wait for the project to launch in the PyCharm ID. On the left side, you'll get the project. Selenium Python hybrid from framework project that we have created in the previous sessions. You see, as part of the previous section, we have successfully created this hybrid framework, right? The same framework I'm taking here. Right click on this project, and go to the location in your machine of this project. Okay, right click on this project. Sorry, it's still loading actually. Now right click, you'll get the options. Then say open in Explorer. Okay. Then it will take you to the location where this project is available in your machine, and this is a project folder. Go inside the project folder. This is a path of the project. Copy this project path, come back to this Jenkins configuration and paste it here. Paste, that's it. Use workspace and give that. And after that, keep it none because the code is there in your local machine. The next one is what are the next steps? Just need to follow. We have created the job. Then we have to select the post build. We have to select build here. Custom workspace is done. Build we have to select. Where is the build? I think this is a build. Click on this and select execute Windows batch command. Okay. Build and execute window batch command. And here we have to write the command. Okay. These two commands we have to write. I'll show you how to write. First, you have to write call. After the call, this project, let's say under the project, where is this folder? Let me collapse this so that where is this VNV folder directly under the project? So we can give something like this dot slash folder name is VENV virtual environment VENV. In that folder, we have scripts folder. Now under the folder, we have the scripts folder. Under the scripts folder, we have this activate dot bat. Okay, that's the one we have to give activate dot bat slash activate dot bat. We have to run this. This is the first step. And after that, we have to run one more command that is for running the automation scripts. PyTest. And if you want to generate the Allure reports, you have to give this command. Allure dir is equal to in double quotes give. So for example, here already the folder is there. That is a reports folder. If it is not there also, it will be created anyhow, or it will be replaced dot slash reports folder. Okay, whether it is there or not doesn't matter. It will either replace or create freshly if the reports folder is not there. These are the two commands we have to run. So let's put that there. And the next step is a post build actions. Go to the post build actions. Here are the post build, add post build. And here, give the path of the reports. Select this Allure reporting and give the path. Here, give the path of the reports. Here is the path. Okay. Path to Allure directed relative from workspace. That is a reports folder, right? Actually, reports folder. You have to write reports here. That's it. Okay. Just mention the folder in which the reports will be available. Under the project, I don't know whether we can give dot slash reports. I don't know whether this can be done or reports. Okay, let's try this out. If this is not working, we can try something. Okay, now Jenkins need to know where your Allure command line is installed. This is one thing that is missing still. For now, let's apply this and save this. And after that, we'll go to the global tool configuration. Then go to the, go back, go to the dashboard. Before this job is created now, but the Jenkins is not Jenkins, that part is still left out. Okay, so if you say configure, right, you are getting that error message, right? We have to resolve that. Here we have given the custom workspace, then none we have given already. Here we have given this window commands, and we have given the path of the reports folder where Jenkins reports will be generated. Okay. Fine. Then Jenkins global tool configuration. Just go to that location and we have to add that. What we have to add is that it was Allure related something it was asking us, right? So let's go back again. Need to know where your Allure command line is. These two. So from command line, add Allure command line. Okay. Name. Don't say install automatically. Give the location. That's it. Okay. Say Allure home and give the location where Allure command line is available in your machine. Let's go to the location in my machine. C drive. I not remember much, but let's try. So it's there here. If you want to see, this is a path. In the PyTest, we have that. Okay. Yeah, here somewhere here it will be there. Yeah, this is a path. See users, see users, username folder. In the username folder, we have to go to app data, which is a hidden folder. If it is not visible, just change the settings to show the hidden folder, so you'll find it. Then after that, we have to go to roaming, I guess. Roaming, npm, roaming. Then we have to go to npm. After going to npm, till bin folder we have to go. It's not under node modules, Allure command line in the bin folder. Okay, this is a path we have to copy and come back. I don't know whether we have to give that installation directly. It is saying, but bin folder is not something that is required. I think till Allure command line it is enough. Okay, copy this Allure command line. This is enough. No need to go inside the bin folder. Just give that. Okay, we have to just give the path of the Allure command line in our machine. Okay, that we have done in the previous sessions. Now apply and save. Now go to the job and see whether that error is gone away or not. This is a job that we have just now created. Select this and say configure and see whether that errors are gone. When you see errors are gone, that means everything is fine. See whether everything is working fine or not. How to do that? Go to the dashboard and just select this job and click on build now. Okay, here you just select build now. That's it. The scripts will run. Jenkins is now invoking your automation scripts, and we can automate this process also by configuring the job, okay, to run the scripts at particular time and all. We can do that. Automatic invocation we can do by changing some setting, the options. You see the scripts are running, right? So there are around 13 scripts that will run one by one. That will take a lot of time. So what I will do here is I'll just pass this recording and resume once the scripts got executed successfully, okay? As you can see, all the scripts got executed successfully. Let's refresh this. Something got failed. Yeah, one script is intentionally failed. Okay, so we have made it fail intentionally. Okay, if you run here from the local machine, also one test is going to fail. So just to have some failed results in the reports and all, right, we have done that. Out of 13 tests, one test will definitely fail if you run locally or Jenkins. Anyhow, let's click on this Jenkins job and you'll be, you can see here, there is a Allure report kind of stuff. Just click on this. There is an error. Okay. Maybe wrong URL or something. Let's find it out later. Then what else is there? How can we find out? Like just click on this hash one, and console output. Let's see the console output at least to see whether what went and what didn't went. Only one test is failing. This was intentional. Remaining all tests got passed. Right? Remaining all tests got passed. One failed, 12 got passed. As in, this is expected. One fail is expected anyhow. So it went well. Only the problem is with the reports. Okay, we don't have that Allure report thing is not coming here. Let me find out what is the reason. So let's fix the problem. So what is the problem with that Allure report not being generated? I'll show you the solution. So what we'll do first is let's go to this particular job in that configure. And here we have done some mistakes. Let's correct them first. In the instructions of this particular job, scroll down. And somewhere here, we have selected the Allure report and in the post build actions. And here, we should directly give this, okay? Should not say dot slash and all. Just directly give that folder. That's one thing. And after that, next thing is go to the dashboard and select manage Jenkins. I'll tell you why we have to go there because just select this job and this were the previous runs, right? Let's select one of the run which was failing. Okay, so just select one of the run which was unable to generate the Allure report for us. Go to the console output and scroll down here in this console output, you will find the problem. Okay, so if there is any message or information or error related to that Allure report, you'll find it here. Error. Step Allure report aborted due to exception. Okay, can't find Allure command line. It's looking for allure.bat file, which is not there. Let's go to this location I have given. Where did I mention this location? So in a different place, let's go to that location once. I'll show you. Let's go to Manage Jenkins, Global Tool Configuration. And in the Global Tool Configuration, scroll down here, you'll find Allure command line we mentioned. Select this, and this is the location we have given. Let's go to this location in our machine, copy this, and just go to this location in our machine, press enter. This is a location, and at this location, there is a bin folder. In the bin folder, we don't have the bat file. Whatever the bat file it is looking for, this allure.bat file is not there under the bin folder. That's the problem. So this is not the correct path. So we have an alternative solution. What we have to do here is we can just Google search for Allure report in Windows. Okay, download Allure report in Windows or something. You just search for and scroll down. You'll find this programs bus install Allure download. Or you can say install also. That's also fine. Install Allure report in Windows. You'll get this link. Just click on that, install Allure in Windows and scroll down. Scroll down here, you see install Allure framework command line on Windows OS manually. Here is a Maven link. Just click on that link. So close this, add. Now, once you are taken to this page, take the latest version. There's 2.9.0 version here. In this, just select this .zip file. It will be downloaded. Okay. Let's wait for this zip file to get downloaded. I'll just pass and resume this recording. So it got downloaded. Let's go to the location where it got downloaded. Extract this. Extract all. You'll get an extracted folder here. You can put that folder anywhere in your machine, wherever you want. I'm not doing much here, but I'm just extracting just. But in your case, you can, you can put this extracted folder anywhere. This extracted folder. Go inside the extracted folder. Now we have this. Just check whether we have the .bat file inside the bin. You see there is a allure.bat file. This is what we need. Just go to the location where these files are available. Copy this. Now go to this. Go to the Jenkins. Go to the global tool configuration, and instead of this path, you just give the latest path. Okay, where this the bin folder having that bat file. That path you have to give. Okay. Now update that here, and after updating, say apply, save. That's it. We are good. Now let's run the scripts. Select this and say build now. This time we should get the Allure report. Okay. So we should give the path of that Allure command line, the manage Jenkins tool configurations, where that has a bat file available. Okay, allure.bat file available. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So the scripts are running now. So just to save your time, I'll just pass and resume this recording. So all the scripts got executed. Let me refresh here. Let's go to this job. And here, this is the 5th run we have done just now. I was doing just for experimentation and all in between anyhow. So this run, we got this Allure report icon. Just click on this and you got the Allure report created. Okay. Now just go to the tests and let's go with one of the tests which is passed. You see everything is passing and all. Okay. So we'll go to one of the tests which is failing here. Intentionally, we were failing this particular test, and here we have the screenshot attached also. So everything is there. Okay. In Jenkins, we can get this Allure report thing. So that's what. Now we can share this report also. Okay, whenever you have to share this report, right? Just copy this URL and share it. Okay, from the Jenkins itself, we can share this. So fine. That's all I wanted to explain as part of this session, or cover as part of this session. That is how to use Jenkins for running the automation code that is there in my local machine. Along with that, how to generate the Allure report also in Jenkins that I covered in this session. Okay, so along with the Allure report generation, we have done this. Okay, so fine. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.